So here's my tropical setup, and I'm just trying out this new DIY CO2 system, and I'll go through some of the problems that I've had with it and what I've done to fix it. So at first, here's my yeast, sugar and water mixture, and originally I just had this tube running directly into the tank, had it sitting underneath the filter. There's my sad looking plant, but I'm not sure what's wrong with it. And the problem was it would just release one bubble and it would just float up to the top and just burst. I tried taking the air stone off, but there wasn't enough pressure to push the CO2 through the air stone. And so then I set it in the filter just over there on the sponge side, that side there, and it would just release from the top up here where that tube's going in. The bubble would just float, just come out. And it would also actually, it made the water very, very cloudy. So I put in a bubble counter, which is, I put in a bubble counter, which is just a smaller bottle, just filled with some water. And I've got the tube running from the yeast into and down the bottom of this thing, and just so that way I can keep track of how many bubbles. And I figured that if it was going to make the water murky, it would make the water murky in this, and then a second line coming from the top and then into the filter. Then I run the line from the filter. I'm not sure if you can see it in there, but it's actually sitting in the ceramic media, and so it would bubble through the ceramic media. My hope was that it would break it up a little bit, but it doesn't seem like it's done that. But on the positive side, as it bubbles through, it actually hits the turbine of the filter. It hits the turbine of the filter, and I guess chops it all up, and I'm getting this really, really nice micro bubble coming out of the spray bar, and it reaches out quite nicely across the whole tank. There's my floating moss ball there. So in here I've pretty much just got a few tetras and a bunch of female and male guppies. I've got a albino bristlenose sitting over there playing in the bubbles. He really likes those bubbles. You've got a corridor catfish and a clown loach. There he is, zooming around up the back there. So yeah, fingers crossed that this will help put the CO2 into the tank and I get some nice plant growth. Not sure what's happening with this one here, so if anyone's got any ideas, if they could let me know. I just noticed that the leaves started to come off, and I'm not sure if you can see there, but the colour of the stems and the branch there is gone white. Part of it anyway. They used to be really nice and bushy, but I'm not sure what's happened. Change of water parameters or anything. Got some Java moss carpet I'm trying to grow out, but it's coming along slowly. And that's a floating moss ball that I'm trying out in the tank, and some, not sure what that plant is, but I really like it. It looks really nice. And had a little bit of growth on it, and I've cut it back once. And yeah, so stay tuned, and we'll see how the CO2 goes.